Good? Okay. I know this is a big word up you guys. We're gonna learn it, okay? We're gonna learn today how to do a subcutaneous injection. Big words. It's okay. We're gonna start though with a bell word. So turn to your neighbors and make sure you all were in at least groups of 2. And you're gonna talk to each other about why you think doing injections on an animal correctly is important. You got about 2 minutes. Sorry. Why do you think it's important?
There's printer paper too, if you need to steal it. It just is an enter on the bottom, you can just pull it out.
You guys talk? You guys talk? We all done? That's faster. Okay. Let me, just. Okay, how many of you in here have dogs? A lot of you. How would you feel if I, as your vet, came up and just did this to your dog? Like just out of the blue, just didn't care, just stabbed. You wouldn't like me as a vet, right? This is why we learn how to do these injections correctly. And being we're an FFA, and we're constantly looking around for different CDEs and stuff to do, and looking for our career that we want to take part in. We have to learn how to do them correctly. And so that when you take your animal to the vet, you can tell if you have a good vet or not. Wrong way. So, we have some key terms we've got to understand before we can continue. I know they're big, big words, but it's okay. So, subcutaneous, everyone say it with me so you know how to say it. Subcutaneous. Good job. It's basically it's just under the skin, beneath it, below all the layers of skin, into that tissue, without really going in directly. And then we got an injection, just an entry of the skin, getting that stuff in there that you need to get in there. So you can abbreviate a subcutaneous injection to just SC, and then that's pretty versatile across all of your medical platforms. So, do we feel comfortable with our knowledge so far? Okay. Before we start this, we have to go over some safety. These are sharp needles. Let's not stab each other with them, please. We gotta keep them covered unless you're injecting an orange or getting your liquid out. Okay? These, I don't know if you guys have used these before, but these are twist on. So you're just gonna twist it on and it'll lock in place so you can't pull it off. So that, it falling off shouldn't be an issue because you just twist it on and off. When you are tapping a needle, you want to set it down on the table and take it and scoop it up and then push it down, okay? Do we all feel comfortable with that? Did you guys get to see that? You want to set it down on the table and scoop it up, if I can get it in there, and then cap it. That way you're not accidentally poking yourself with the needle. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm gonna have one person from your table come up and get a needle, a syringe, and a little vial of liquid for everyone at your group. So pick one person and send them up.
Good question. Ruben, can I say anything?
Please don't eat your oranges yet. You guys will have a chance to eat them later, just not yet. Come here. syringe, a vial, a needle, and an orange, correct? Okay. So, we got all the things we need. I have paper towels in case it gets messy. We are gonna clean that up later. So the mess never hurts. So, what we're gonna do now is I want you to take your syringe, your needle, and we're just gonna twist it together so that it's all together. Grab them all on. You don't have to do that. I see some of you drawing air into it. The newer vials don't have to have that. The reason that you used to do that in the past was to make it so that there wasn't a section so that when you pulled the needle out, it didn't spray water at you or your medicine at you. You don't really have to do that now. I don't know how they fixed it, but I guess they fixed it. At least that's what Yvette told me last time. So if you want to, you're more than welcome to. It's not gonna hurt it. There is a squishy part at the top, which is gray. And all y'all can see that. We all found the gray squishy part. You wanna hold your vial upside down. As you poke it in, the needle goes into the gray part, and you want it all the way in so that your liquid is covering it. We all good? We're gonna draw a little amount. We don't need a whole bunch for this. And then pull your needle out.
If you have a question, raise your hand. Haley, you got a question over here?
It doesn't? Okay. Let me get you one that does have a needle. Sorry, I assume they all did. You guys might have to put air into them. Some of them are pulling it out now. If you can't get it in the first time, just pull some air into the syringe and then push it in. And then it should allow you to draw some out then. Once everyone has some in it, you want to make sure you get all the air out. Now, this is the part where we gotta be careful because we are putting a needle into something, okay? Really close to your hands. We gotta be careful, we gotta pay attention. Put some air in it and then push it in. Everyone has liquid in their needles, right? Okay. I recommend holding it up so that you're gonna be stabbing up, that way you're not hitting yourself, and kind of point away from yourself, okay? Just so that we got the safety portion down. You want to get it in the skin, but not in your orange. So see how it's kind of at an angle? It's kind of flat against it. We're gonna inject it. I'm gonna do this over a paper towel. And then just peel it back. And your water, I didn't put enough in there, but normally it will fall out or just stain the skin of your orange, but not the inside. Try again. You need another orange. sure you didn't get it in the orange. If you get it in the orange, it's perfectly fine. It's just water and food coloring. It's not gonna hurt you. We're just checking, we use the food coloring to make sure that we don't get it in the orange so we can perfect our skills. You guys need paper towels? Hey, that means you got it right where it's supposed to go. How are we feeling, guys?
Very good.
That's fun, isn't it? Did everyone inject their oranges? Hey, look at you. You got enough in there, you could really see it. You're welcome. I apologize, your hands will be stained. I just go get it all stuff so that I might as well help with the paper. Okay, did everyone get their oranges injected? Oh, I saw that skin pinch, so I think you got it. If we're done with our needles, let's get them capped so that there's no accidents happening. Remember to scoop up that cap off the table so that you don't stab your finger. Is your orange back? How do we feel, guys? Do we feel confident in our abilities? Confident we can be within oranges? Did everyone get to get it correctly or as close to correctly as possible at least once? Anybody want assistance? No? Okay. I don't know that I can really have you guys get in groups of 5. We can do table groups though. So I'll have you 2 tables. You guys are gonna turn and discuss with each other. You're gonna quiz each other on what we did, okay? You guys understand it? So we're doing anything you feel like relates to this. I'm gonna have you guys quiz each other. Okay? I'm gonna have you guys quiz each other. Anything that you think pertains to the lesson. And then I'm gonna have you 3 tables quiz each other. Does that work? I will be asking you guys to tell me one thing that you talked about. You got 5 minutes. I don't hear. Where's the pocket? You can talk about the safety of the needles if you want. You can talk about why it's important. We try to quiz each other. I am asking each group one thing they talked about.
Okay, so, how do you think think the orange would be differently if the needle was like rusty. I think that would make the orange more difficult to consume getting sick. Yeah.
See if you're right, you want a different one? You just that thing. Yeah, so you didn't.
The original is the steel. And that
You're just mad. Do we all talk about at least one thing together?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
You were out.
Does anybody want to go first? Harrison.
Okay, so basically we talked about if the needle was rusty, we think that would have negatively impacted it because it could have impacted the color. It also would have made the orange like more dangerous to use.
Okay. If we were using a rusty needle on an animal, would that be safe?
No.
So if you had a vet working on your animal and they used a rusty needle, would you trust them?
No.
So should there ever be rusty needles anywhere?
No.
Anybody else? Your guys' group?
We talked about the importance of being able to properly.
Love. What did you guys back there talk about? That's always great to have on hand. Great knowledge. How about you guys?
we talked about the importance of being safe with the
Already got you guys, right? Did I get everybody's group? I only have 4 groups, right? Okay. Now we gotta clean up. I know, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. So I need everybody to cap their needles, take the needle off of the syringe. Please be safe about it. You can eat your oranges. I do ask that you clean up any mess made. I have more paper towels if needed. I'm gonna come around and collect the needles and the syringes and vials. And then after I'm done collecting them, if anybody wants a second orange, you can come up and see me. I have a whole another bag.
twist it out. Hello.
out oranges after. If anyone wants a second orange, you can come up and see me now, or a third.
I got a whole nother touchdown back, so.
But that is the rest of my